We're getting it set up, y'all. Reach out to your people. We are live. We are live now. Everybody's clicking on the live and we catch pips. We are live, y'all. We're gonna.
Dustin, what's up?
What's up, Chris?
How you doing today?
Doing good.
Good, good, good. We got people on. We get them on. We got everybody on. I want to welcome everybody. Can y'all hear me okay?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can you
Yes.
hear me loud and clear? Yes, sir. We can hear you.
All right, this is Stefan. I'm new.
Good deal, Spawn.
All right, I'm Q. I'm new too.
Welcome. Password is global0402. Got people still hitting us up trying to get in. Let me get rid of this right quick. Can y'all see my screen? I want to minimize this. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Good
As
evening.
people are coming on, y'all, you know what I got to do. You know what I like to do is people are coming on. I love to take a picture of everybody on here. So I'm gonna take a quick snapshot of what we got. Get your hand down. Get your hand down, Chris. Get your hand down, Chris. You need to braid that stuff, Chris. Looking like a caveman over there. Welcome, Dwayne. Welcome. Who's 19547? Welcome anyway. Welcome, Pipsico Dollars. I like that, Chris. Pipsico Dollars. Welcome, Cheek.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, man, I don't want to mess that up. I'm sorry. So I don't even want to mess it up. Welcome, C. All right. Bless Ellis, you on the line, sir?
I'm here.
Unmute yourself, Bless Ellis. You on the line, right? I can you look at that man. Look at my man, Bless Ellis.
I'm fresh in the flesh, baby. I'm here.
Yo, do y'all know y'all know 2 years ago? Y'all know 2 years ago that gentleman cash flowed over $1.2 million in this industry, y'all. 1.2 million. We trying to rise up like Bless Ellis. We trying to rise up like Bless Ellis. I see you, Nita B. Welcome, Mr. McKinney, Tamara, Marcellus, Angela B, Randolph, Lewis. If you can do me a favor, if this is your first time getting on here with us, it's your first time, do me a favor and put a 1 in the chat box. We got a lot of people. I'm gonna start muting out the line right quick, y'all. And gonna unmute some people for me. I'm gonna unmute some people. So I'm gonna mute everybody out. We got a lot of people coming on, a lot of background noise, okay? All right, so let me find you, Bless. Martina. There's Bless. Bless, I got you unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Let me
All right, cool.
get Martina unmuted.
Let me go to the Kingdom family.
I got Martina unmuted. Where's Chris at? Let me get Chris unmuted.
We're not, oh, y'all didn't share in the Kingdom family yet?
Yeah, it's sharing in the
Yes,
Kingdom
we're
family.
live in Kingdom.
We're live in the Kingdom family.
Okay.
Chris, are you unmuted yet?
Let's see here.
Oh, you got Pips equal dollars. I gotta find Pips.
There we
I
go.
gotta find Pips. That's right. All right, Chris, you should be unmuted.
Right, yep.
Is Miss Stacy on here? Yes, Miss Stacy is on the line with us. We got to definitely unmute Miss Stacy. Maybe I spell it right. Unmute. All right. And we got Miss Tish on the line. I gotta unmute her too. I gotta unmute Miss Tish. All right. So I see we got Chris, if you could do me a favor and monitor the chat for me. Monitor the chat for me. Let me know how many guests we got on right now.
42. Yes.
I gotta unmute Miss Sybil right quick too. Hold on, I just saw Sybil post on. Thought she was gonna be a little bit later. Sybil, you are now unmuted. See who else we got on the line here. Martina should be unmuted. Stacy, Bless, Chris. All right. Any brand new people? How many new people we got on right now, Chris?
Right now we only got 6.
6 newbies. Hey, that's look.
First timers, put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah, if you're brand new on this line on the first time, put a 1. I firmly believe, y'all, that whoever is Christ, whoever God, Jesus wanted to be here, whoever God wanted to be here with us is gonna be here. That's all the people that he put across my path that's supposed to be here are on this line. Where people are still logging in right now from all over. Everybody do me a favor, put in the chat box where you're coming in from, what city and state you're coming in from. We want to know that we're reaching all around. And look, y'all don't be so shy. Turn your cameras on. I see Miss Elva Jade right there. Miss Elva Jade on the line. Her pretty yellow on. Come on, Elva's on the line. Oh, wait a minute. Do I see Mr. Donnie Baby Goat on the line? I got to unmute Mr. Donnie Baby Goat. Hold on, let me find Donnie Baby Goat on here. Hold on, I forgot how to get back to it now.
Donnie.
I forgot how to get back to it. Hold on, participants. Hold on, we got Donnie right here. Hold on. I got to unmute Mr. Goat. Mr. Goat is on the line here. Come on. Donnie, are you there, sir?
Man, I thought I was gonna get away.
Nah, you ain't getting away from nothing, buddy. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting away. We are here, y'all. We got, how many people we got on the line? We got 42 people on the line. See, Donnie, this is how we used to do it in the Kingdom family. We just go spontaneous. We don't plan. We like the Army. We like the Marines. We don't plan. We improvise. We don't believe in that planning stuff. Because when you plan stuff, it go all wrong. You just improvise. We are
Kirk,
live on Zoom. We are live. We are live in our two Facebook groups, the Kingdom Family. You don't know about that one yet, Donnie. We're gonna show you that one. The Kingdom Family. We live in my 10 Pips group. We live all over the place, man. Somebody in the Martina, bless. Y'all stream this live to Facebook now. Everybody stream this live to Facebook. Cause we ready to talk about something, y'all.
I can't hear. I can't see.
Stream it live on your page, y'all. Tag everybody you know.
It's not my computer.
You know. All right, we can get able to. Okay. Yeah, stream it live to Facebook. We're gonna get started here because it's now what 7:12 after the hour. We always like to start 5 after. First, I want to take the time to welcome everybody on this line. You could have been anywhere this evening on a Saturday evening, but you chose to be here with us because you see the value of what we're doing. And if you don't see the value of what we're doing yet, well, you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. You can believe that because we're not about just having fun. We like to have fun, but what else we like to do, Donnie?
Make money.
We like to make money. Bless, tell them what it is. Bless, stop what?
Stop playing.
Stop playing, y'all. Y'all heard it from Mr. Bless Ellis himself. Like I told y'all 2 years ago, the man cash flowed over $1.5 million in the network marketing industry. So what they always tell you, success what? Success what, Chris? Chris, what does success do?
Success.
Leaves clues.
Success do? Success leaves clues, y'all. Come on, stop playing.
I got a full mouth. I'm over eating.
What's you want to be moderating with us? How many people we got? Where everybody from, Chris? Tell me some states and stuff. We're gonna get started in about 3 minutes, y'all. I just like to get stuff hyped up, y'all, because we're excited about what we got going on. And I'm gonna tell you, if you cannot get excited about what's going on, you can't be successful. Successful people love to be excited about their industry. They love to be excited about what they're doing. So you got to get excited, y'all.
Atlanta.
So I'm here to tell y'all, we got something going on and we're ready to share with everybody. And look, we don't do it the company way. We do it our way. We do it our way because we know we don't like to get all that corporate talk and stuff like that. We like to get down with people on, to what they understand.
Kirk,
how to make money. It's bottom line, how to make money. So with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into this. We have no script. So if you got questions, raise your hand in the chat, say something in the chat. We got Chris monitoring the chat. But we're going to get started. First, what I want to do is I want to bring to the stage Mr. Donnie Summit right quick. He is actually the leader of our group, y'all. He's going to give you a short little bio about himself, about what he does, what about he brought together. So, Donnie, give me about 3 or 4 minutes, man, of your vision of what we're doing and how it can help the masses.
Kirk,
absolutely. Can you hear me?
Sybil.
I can hear you loud and clear. Say again, Chris, real quick.
Unmute Sybil.
I thought I had her unmuted. Okay, let me find it. Go ahead, Donnie, while I do that.
All right, guys. Welcome again. My name is Donnie. I'm just one of the hosts. I tried to be incognito, but I guess they won't let me do that. But my trading career started about 2 years ago. My background is real estate. I used to flip a lot of houses, buy, sell, flip. I had a traditional real estate company where we had about 20 agents working for us at the time. But the 2008 crash happened. And just like this coronavirus, nobody could really see that coming. Now you have this coronavirus and there's, it truly has affected the entire world, okay? And there are a lot of people that are hurting. 2 years ago, I set out to start learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market. And I was burnt out on what we call network marketing. So I really didn't want anything to do with that. I just wanted to learn this new trade, which is the foreign exchange market. Guys, this past December, I got a chance to leave my job and become a full-time trader. The money is real. Only thing I tell you is to be open, give yourself time to learn, because it's new. This is a new skill, and you're not racing against anybody but yourself. Be patient, be willing to learn. Give yourself at least 12 months to really hone in on a skill. Not saying it's going to take you that long to make money, because you're going to make money out the gate with us. Okay, if we could teach you how to press a buy button or a sell button, you're going to make money. So that part is easy. But give yourself time to really learn this skill. And again, whatever it is that you want, if you're needing just an extra $500 or $1,000 a month, you can have that. If you're looking to maybe walk off your job, you can have that as well. It's totally up to you. Give yourself time, hang in there, and just come with us, and we're gonna have fun together.
All right. I thought I was going to cut you off because this ain't the Donnie Somerville show. This is the Bless Ellis and Kirk Wheeler show. Okay? So that's enough for you right now. We'll bring you back toward the end. Hey, y'all, we like to have fun. We like to have fun with our stuff because we truly believe everyone on here, if we've met you, if we've talked to you for more than 20 seconds, you're family now. Because you're going to be with us trading. We're going to be together all the time, making a lot of money together. So, what better? Hey, look, I see him on there. Go ahead. You need to start him off, iPhone. You need to start him off early, trading, pushing buttons. I see you. Put the little baby on camera because he need to be trading too. Teach him that skill. Don't let him. What's the worst thing, y'all? I tell people all the time, the worst thing you can do in life is have your children go out there and beg somebody for a job. That's the worst thing you can do when God gave us all the ability to create our own wealth. So you start that young man off right now with the vision of being he need to be somebody who's going to write the checks, not go get a check. He need to be the person signing the checks, not going to get a check. All right. So start him up early. I know he's a handful right now. Look at him. He all over the place, but we're going to get on into it, y'all. Next, I want to bring to the stage one of my really good friends. She has really inspired me in a lot of things. I watch her on Facebook all the time with the different talents that she has, and a couple of weeks ago, she laid down an awesome prayer call for us. With what we got going on, y'all, I truly believe, I want everybody to know that I'm in the ministry, okay? And I truly believe that we're living in the last days. We're living in Revelations. I don't care what you believe or not, but we're there. We're there. So with that being said, I want to bring to the stage Miss Sybil Kirk right quick to give you a quick testimony, of just what she's done. When I first met her, it was in a different opportunity. And when I brought her this, I personally didn't think, this is what tells you never prejudge people. I personally didn't think this was going to be for her, but she's followed me. And she's one of our trainers. Miss Sybil Kirk, are you there, ma'am?
I'm here. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Hey, everybody. I'm so glad to be on this call because what I see and what I hear and what everything we're doing is changing people's lives. And even in the ministry, that's what we do, right? We want to change your life for the better. And I believe that the things that this group is doing, the leadership of this group is completely awesome. I came into this not knowing anything about trading. I started in this before Kirk brought it to my attention, and the team I was with wasn't a team. They just wanted to sign me up, and they showed me some videos, and it was completely overwhelming. So I lost money, I gave up, and it just was like, wasn't for me. Well, God wasn't done with me yet. So the opportunity came back around, and here I am trading with the best of the best who ever did it, the best who ever done it, so on and so forth. But also the beautiful thing is learning about to build a business. And so with the leadership that we have in this group, I ranked up, you know what I'm saying? Not even a couple weeks in this business right here. And I'm already earning $500 residual income. I had received a check from a previous opportunity this morning that I was mentored in. So I guess my word for today is going to always be willing to be mentored, always be teachable, always be open. Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean it's not for you. I'm making $500 a month right now because somebody in this group, a leader in this group, saw something in me worth pouring into, right? So sometimes you get into leadership and all they want to do is take away. They want to pull out and take out. But you need someone who's willing to pour into you, educate you, share with you, guide you. And this is what we have. And so just today, I ranked up and I'm not going to stop. And what I'm going to do is continue to do that for the team that I have growing, because I have been given good moral values. and learning how to build a business, learning about team building. A family that trades together gets paid together, and that's what we do. And so I'm really, really excited. Yeah, don't steal that, Chris. Don't steal that. I'm a copywriter. But you know what I mean? Yeah. I gotta.
I think we might have lost her. We might have lost her there, Sybil.
Yes, we have. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We got some really good people on this team, and to be a part of this movement, you're gonna look back a year from now, and you won't even recognize yourself. You won't even recognize yourself. Because this is my last thing I'm gonna say. God never gives you a dream to fit your current bank account. And on that note, I turn it back over to you, Kirk.
Thank you, because I was about to tell you this ain't the Civil Curious Ministry today either now. All right. Once again, y'all, this is the Best Sellers Kurt Wheeler Show. Let's tell them, stop what? Stop playing, y'all. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the business, y'all. Then we're going to bring back to the stage toward the end a few more, because we also want y'all to know that tonight at 8 o'clock, in 30 minutes, we're going to keep this Zoom going, because actually the young lady that you just spoke to, you just heard from, her and Bless Ellis are both tax office owners. They both own tax businesses. Okay, so we're going to actually talk about the trading for the next 30 minutes here. Okay, but then we're going to jump straight into the business side of this, because a lot of people don't understand the business aspect of a home-based business. But I want you to stay involved, stay on the Zoom for that, because I'm not going to go much into that right now. I just want y'all to know that's coming up next. So with that being said, we're going to continue, y'all. As I said, this is unscripted. We got over 50 people on this line. We want to tell y'all, look, I started in this industry. Well, first, before I get to it, let me bring Miss Stacy Fowler online really quick. I've known her a little while now through this opportunity, and she's a great leader. She can take over for you at any time to help people out. She's always there for helping people. Miss Stacy, you muted yourself again. Let me unmute you right quick. Let me unmute you again. You muted yourself, okay?
Unmute
Stacy.
Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
Can't unmute either.
Bless. What's
Make
up?
sure that we're allowing people to come in. Chris, make sure we're allowing people to come in, Chris.
Thanks, Kirk.
Go ahead,
I am unmuted. Thank you.
Okay,
Out, Bless.
great.
Bless keeps cutting out.
Good evening, everybody. We are so glad that you are here. And if you're new, I'm looking forward to working with you in our new beginners orientation and getting you set up so that you can start trading and be a part of this trade family. As you heard Sybil say, we trade together, we make money together, we pray together, we are a family. And so, we all in this together. You got questions, you got issues, we all work together through the Telegram group. You might not even be a part of my downline, upline, however you want to call it, but if you need help and we can help you, we're going to help you, because we want everybody to win. We want everybody on this team to be successful. And what I love about this is that we meet you where you are to help you get where you want to go. Because some people come in with knowledge and know what to do and kind of hit the ground running. Some people might not even know what Forex is. But when we get done with you and you go through our training classes and you do your training in the back office of Tradera, you're going to be ready to trade. But give yourself some time, because this is a skill that you learn and you perfect. And you ain't gonna never be broke again if you right. Okay, Kirk.
All right, Stacy, thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. And look, I think somebody snuck on. He's not, and see, this is how we do. We family. If you're in Tradera, you're family, okay? Your family. Somebody just snuck on. I'm gonna unmute him really quick for a second. I just wanted him to say what's up. Know that we acknowledge him, because this guy is a serious trader. I've learned a lot from him. Although he's not part of my team, not part of our organization, I learned a lot from him. With the strategy that he has, he mentors a lot of people too, but I just want him to say what's going on. Marcus, you there, sir?
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, man? I just want you to say hello to everybody. Like I said, y'all, he's taught me a lot. I get on his Zoom sometime. He's taught me a lot. Go ahead, Marcus.
Nothing much, man. Y'all doing good work over here. I just wanted to sneak my head in real quick. I'm always checking you guys out. Y'all are doing an awesome job. And I just said I want to come find out about this tax stuff, but I'm a little early. So
come 8 o'clock back 8 o'clock. We're gonna really go over that. That's for everybody. Come back at 8 o'clock. We're gonna teach all about that.
Yes, sir. Y'all be good, man.
Thanks, Marcus. Okay. All right. With that being said, y'all, now I'm ready to bring to the stage the one and only 1.5 million income shift person who cash flow 1.5 million a couple of years ago in this industry. He's going to tell y'all about his trading experience. Once again, this is not scripted. This is not really, considered going over the business call. We're going to get into that in about 10 minutes. We still got about 30 minutes. So I want him to give y'all his, when he first started out, he actually introduced me to the business, to this industry. But then he didn't excel with it. I thought it was kind of cool, so I kept up with it. Bless Ellis, talk to the people in the Kingdom family. Let them know what's going on, man. Let them know what we got happening.
Okay. Kirk, can y'all hear me clearly? Because I've been having issues with the connection.
Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
Everybody can hear me. Awesome,
Yep.
awesome. Well, first of all, y'all, I'm super excited to be here. This is for everybody. First, I want to say what's up to everybody in the Kingdom family, the Stop Playing movement. This is streaming live in all of our groups, the Global FX Trade Club, everybody, okay? So this one right here, guys, is going to go out to, I want to talk to the new people that's on the line. If you're new, put a 1 in the comment section. I just want to see how many guests we have on this line this evening. Put a 1. If you are, welcome all of you guys. Okay, welcome. And now, if you are on this line and you are a part of this opportunity already, you might want to invite more people to this really quickly if you can, okay? Because the proposal that I'm about to propose is incredibly insane, all right? Really quickly, I want to talk about how I became a part of this and what we have accomplished in 1 month's time. I want to share with everybody so y'all can understand the power of this particular opportunity in this industry.
Bless, before you go, let them know the reason. See, Bless is already successful in multiple other things. So tell them what made you look at this, say, okay, I'm gonna take some time to look at this, because you already made money in other opportunities. You already got other ventures going on where you make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Tell them what took you, what interests you about this industry.
Okay, well, what interests me is, first of all, I'm a very hard sell. Kirk will tell you, you can't just come to Bless with some trash or anything and I engage, right? But I brought Kirk to trading a while back, but I was like, this is just, I'd rather just make money in other places, right? But then Kirk brought it back around and I seen Kirk cash out something like $18,000 or $19,000, okay? You guys, we're talking about within a 3-week span, I seen him do that, right? So I decided to pay a little bit more attention to this. Kirk is actually onto something, because Kirk really spearheaded this. I was watching Kirk do his thing. He took the money out, and then I was like, yo, that's how long did you do this? He said 3 weeks, right? I said, yeah, it's time for me to pay attention to what Kirk is doing. So I sat with Kirk for a little while. He taught me how to trade on the side, y'all. He taught me how to trade on the side, because that's my boy. He lives maybe maybe 5 minutes away from me, 3 minutes. So we started trading at McDonald's, and then I was tired. I'm tired of people in a way. What I mean when I say I'm tired of people, I got tired of and burnt out in network marketing, period. Just people in general and convincing people to be great. That's not something that I want to do anymore. I want people to just want to be great for themselves, right? So I kind of got a little tired of that. So what I wanted to do was find something I could actually generate income using my own income, using my own money, all right? Kirk was like, Bless, I'm telling you, this is it. So I sat there, like he said, he pulled out all of this money. And I sat with him and he taught me a little bit how to trade. And he kept telling me, Bless, you should get into the group, get into the team. You should come on board with me. You know, meet Donnie, meet all these incredible individuals that are making tons of money, right? And, you know, I like making money. So I wound up joining. But with what Kirk taught me in one day at McDonald's, sitting down, watching everybody, you know, having a cup of coffee and eating, I made $8,000. $8,000. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't recruit anybody. I didn't call anybody. I didn't do anything with anybody. It was all just me alone making this decision, right? So that right there changed the entire game for Bless Ellis. I was like, you know what? I'm going to focus now and I'm going to really take this thing seriously, right? The very next day, I think I did another 5,000. Then I did another 5,000. but I didn't know I was over leveraging a lot because I didn't really understand. I didn't know better, right? But now I do. Now I'm learning, and now I understand why, especially in the current situation, guys, everybody that you know needs this, okay? So I partnered up with the Global FX Trade Club, all right? And I got to give props to Donnie, Kirk, just everybody that steps up in this organization, in this group, because here's what we do in this group. And this is why, and for all of you new people that are on listening under the sound of my voice, okay? What you need to do, we're running a program right now that's so incredible that there's no MLM that can touch this. There's nothing. They're going to teach you, and we're going to show you how to take $100 and turn it into $8,000 in trades. In 90 winning trades, we're going to take the regular average working person. I repeat, $100 to start out. And in 90 winning trades, we're going to get you to $8,000 in 90 trades. Now, mind you, I didn't say 90 days. I said 90 trades. Kirk Wheeler, how many trades do we take on average a day?
Well, we trying to get at least anywhere from 4 to 6 trades a day, up to about 6 trades a day, 2 per session. Okay, so that's 2 per session. The early morning session, which is the New York session, the Asian session, which is in the mid-afternoon and mid-evening, early evening, and then we have the London session, which is at 3 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, guys? So you do the math. I'm not going to tell you how long, okay? I'm just going to tell you that in 90 winning trades, we're going to get somebody with $100. I'm going to tell you, that could take anywhere between a month, 2 weeks, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Tell me where you can take $100 and turn it into $8,000. I'll wait. There is nowhere. Okay? There is no place. All right? So guess what, guys? That is what we are offering all of you new people that are watching right now. Partner up with us. Get with the person that invited you, okay? And here's the beautiful thing. You are watching us trade when you come on board. We trade as a family, as a group, as a unit, right? So what happens is I may make $2,000. Kirk Wheeler make $500. You might make, see, all you have to literally learn, because Donnie mentioned this earlier, all you have to really know how to do in the beginning is click the buy button and the sell button. Now, for all of my new people that are on this line, can you click a buy button and a sell button? Put a number 2 in the comment section if that's just too difficult for you. If it's not difficult for you, put a number 2 in the comment section, guys. It is that simple. Let the individuals that have been doing this the longest, right? Let them guide you. So while you're learning, and the beautiful thing about this is they're teaching you while you are making the money. Stop playing. They're teaching you while you're making the money. Every step that they take, they are showing you what they're doing and why they are doing it. Can't get no better. They're showing you why they're doing it. Stop playing. That is a winning situation. Here's something else I love about this. We're not fish, okay? We're teaching you how to fish. Because no matter what happens after this skill set, once you learn this skill set, you are set for the rest of your life. You can take this with you no matter where you go. And it is a recession-proof opportunity. Recession-proof, guys. You can do this anywhere in the world. Yes. That's why I joined, guys. Yes. Man, we appreciate that, Bless. We really appreciate that. We're going to bring you back in the show. I want to get back and stay now. I want to get back and bring in my man all the way from the Port City down there, working on them Harleys and everything.
Yeah.
Look, this young man here, y'all, he really excited me because at first, when he first started, you know, he was getting a little irritated because, you know, he followed me from one other business. And he came over here and he was getting irritated because it just wasn't clicking for him. But I said, yo, hang in there, man. It takes time. Hang in there. When I say time, it takes a month or two, you know, to start getting that rapport and learning, but to start understanding what we're doing. But just hang in there. Now, I think he's catching more pips than I am. And I don't believe that because, you know, I can't understand that because I want y'all to understand something. I'm the best there is.
Nope.
I'm the best there was,
Nope.
and I'm the best there'll ever be. I want y'all to understand. So before he says that, you know, I want to let y'all know. But Chris, tell him what you did, man.
All right, man. So thanks for the introduction. Like Kirk said, you know, I had been in multiple network marketing companies, and they were just not me. I did not fit. Something was not right. And then of course Kirk came to me one day and he was like, "Yo, you gotta come check this out." And I was like, "No, this is crazy. Like, I've been following you and you be leading me down the wrong path." And he was like, "I'm telling you, this is it." I was like, "All right, man. All right, I'm going to try it." When you have the open mindset, when you're looking for something, you're going to at least try it. And if you don't try it, then you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing your family a disservice because there's things out there that's better, but you just got to try. So I did. So I tried, and it was foreign. It was weird looking. I was used to working a job. You know, I grew up. You got to work a job. You got to work hard. You can't make money online. Yeah, you can. Okay, you can make money online. I stuck to it. He said, you know, you got to learn the skill. You got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice some things. You got to lose some sleep. You got to lose some money. You know, you got to just sacrifice and learn the skill. So I bothered him and I kept bothering him. Day after day, I called him, asked him and Donnie both. I wouldn't leave him alone. Like, yo, get on the Zoom. I need to ask you a question. So I made the necessary steps and I made the necessary decision to say, I'm going to do this. So 2 months turned around, 3 months, 4 months, I'm getting better. Next thing you know, I'm learning a skill. I'm learning something. And I didn't have to go beg nobody. Didn't have to go ask nobody to do nothing. I did it. Well, I begged to get help, but I didn't have to go beg nobody for me to make money. I didn't have to ask nobody. So I got better at it. Then I started catching some crazy 1,000, 2,000 pips. Everybody in the team's like, what in the world is this guy doing? How the hell are you catching 2,000 pips? And I was like, look, learn the damn skill. Right? Learn the skill and you'll be able to do it. I'm not going to, you know, I had to put in the time to sacrifice. I mean, if my wife was right here, my wife's like, man, you always working. You always on the computer. But it's going to better our future. It's going to set us financially free once I completely, for the most part, learn the skill, because you're always going to be a student. Mm-hmm. But
absolutely.
But the thing is, I've been at it for 6 months. And just a couple weeks ago, I was able to go and get my wife a brand new 2020 Honda Civic.
Wow, that's y'all give a handshake to that one. Give a clap to that one.
Now look,
I'll give a clap to that now. That's awesome.
Before, you know, we ride around some old junkety beat up cars. Got to keep putting money into it. It got to the point where it was just like, look, this is it. This company, this trading, this is gonna be it. You know, and my goal by the end of this year, I'm gonna have 6 figures. And I plan to.
And you will. You will.
And
you will.
And it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
You will. Appreciate that, Chris, man. Man, that's awesome. It was awesome, y'all. I mean, we got to give you a clap on that one again. We was able to do that, man. Stick around with it because you will hit 6 figures this year, like all of us on here. Next, I want to bring up really quick. Just met this young lady, y'all, and I want y'all to understand. See, to us, as I said, we're a family, okay? We're a family. She done muted herself again. I tell you, you mute yourself one more time, you're gonna have to do sign language. All right? You do it again, you're gonna have to do sign language. But we're a family here, y'all. And when we do this, when we do our business, y'all, we want everybody to know we have a training aspect of it too. We don't just bring you into the group and say, okay, go watch this video, learn and learn this and lose money. We put together a training website specifically for our team. We put together a training curriculum specifically for our team. And the young lady that heads that up for us is named Tish Booker. I just met her a couple of weeks ago when she joined us. And look, she's already taken over our training department. She'll bring you in. If you don't know what PIP stands for, she can tell you what PIP stands for. If you don't know what a candle is, a Hakanashi candle is, if you don't know what, a buy or sell or a stop limit or stop profit or anything like that, she is the person that we assign you to as soon as you come into the business. We're not like other companies where we just throw you in to get numbers and so we can make money. We need you to make money too, because it's all about you growing as a professional. If you go to work at Walmart or something, first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna have you follow somebody. They're gonna have you training. Okay, so that's what we do. So with that being said, I want to introduce to you Miss Tish Booker. She is our training, our training expert. She has her own curriculum that she puts you through. It's like going through university. All right. Matter of fact, the Zoom that she puts you on, I'm gonna let her tell you what it is. Tish, the floor is yours.
Hello.
We lost.
What's happening right now? I guarantee you will be by the time this is over. I am very excited and I'm happy to actually be a part of this awesome team. Mr. Kirk, woo! Mr. Donnie, woo! Okay, all right. I know I'm just a little wild. I got my little cowgirl hat on. I'm ready to rock and roll. I promise you. Get in, come to see us. We are here to train you guys to make sure that you can get to Kirk, Chris, Donnie, and all of the other wonderful top traders that we have in here, because I guarantee you, if you can't talk the language, you will not be able to do what we are doing, and we are doing it. Thanks a lot, Kirk, for this moment. I appreciate it. You guys come on in, call your people, tell them what time it is. We are not in a recession. That's not what God made us to be. We are not that. We are kingdom builders, and we are here building. All right, okay, I know. Look, I'm excited.
She done said that, y'all. She done said that I gotta take it a step farther. We were made in God's image, and He is not a recession. We were made in that means whatever God has, I got. Whatever He is that's attached to Him is attached to me, because I was made in His image, right? So, and Tish, I thank you for that, yo. I thank you for everything that you do, getting our people up to speed. So when they come see us on the Zooms, they have an understanding of what we do. Now, y'all, I'm gonna bring to the stage a young lady that I've been with, I don't know how long. She keeps me grounded. She keeps me technology savvy. She's the one to put this, she the one that I had to call earlier this morning and say, please show me how to Zoom to 2 different places, because I was sitting over here about to throw all of the computers out the window and say, forget it. I'll just do smoke signals or something. I was getting frustrated. She showed me how to.
I didn't do whatever it is he got going on right now, though. Come on. We will assume that he's running more devices than I actually talked to him about doing, and that's why he has blanked out on us. So hopefully the Zoom itself will not go away. Blessed evening, everyone. My name is Martina Britt Yelverton. Excited to be here and learn this. I am an absolute fresh newbie to this. So I'm excited to learn from you guys. I'm excited to learn from you, Tish and Sybil. I'm excited to learn from you, Kirk and Bless and Donnie, and meeting all of you for the first time. I have no clue what I'm doing, but if you need help with everything else dealing with branding and all that technology, I got you. I just have no earthly idea what this platform is, but I'm excited because he brought this information to me. He said, you can do this. I said, no.
He brought it to me again. He said, you can do this, just like Chris. I said, no. He brought it to me again. He said, you are going to do this, and you're going to do it now, period, end of discussion. And I'm already free, 3 to free. I'm already there because people understand it's now o'clock. We have to make a decision right now, and you have to learn from leaders that are on this platform telling you you can do this. So I'm here to learn. I'm excited. Thank you all. I don't know who's going to take this over and move to the next individual until our fearless leader gets back. Bless, I throw it to you.
Guess what? I now have the power.
You have the power, Donnie.
He can't unmute. He can't mute me, baby. I got the power. I had to re-sign in as the host, guys. Bless. Take it away, baby. It's on you.
Okay. Well, listen, this I hope he's hearing and understanding all of this. This is one of the best things I've ever been a part of. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And I've been a part of a lot of things, as a lot of people know. But this is the one here. And you know, if you your money, this is where you want to grow your money. Let me share a little secret with you guys. Some of you probably don't know. Is that how many of you guys ever go to log into your bank account at night and you see that your bank account says money's unavailable? Put a number 2 in the comment section if y'all know what I'm talking about.
Down for maintenance.
Put a number 2 in the comment section if you know what I'm down, or your money's not available right now. Put a 2 in the comment section. All right. So here's what I want to do for you guys. This is education, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on and what's happening at that time. What's happening is they're taking all of the money in the bank. They're putting it on the Forex market, guys, the same market that we're talking about right now, and they're trading your money. Stop playing.
Wow.
They are making.
Yo, I lost my
more.
connection.
So what they go to 20,000? Okay, hold on, Kirk.
No,
right?
Okay.
Okay. I mean, hold on just a second, Kirk.
Yep.
So what they're doing is they're taking you and they're bringing it, they're quadrupling it, making tons and tons of money, and putting your money back into your account before you even know it. And at the end of the year, they're giving you 0.075%.
Crap.
Stop playing.
Of the day. Wow.
Right? So, and then here's the crazy part. If you don't have enough money in your account so they can make money, they're going to charge you a certain amount for not having enough money so they can make money. Stop playing, right? So wouldn't it make, how many people, there's a lot of smart people on this line this evening. Because if you're here, you have a certain level of intelligence, all right? So let me ask you guys a question. Doesn't it only make sense to put your money and do what the bank for you?
Right.
Stop playing. Once I realized this, I knew that this was the place to be. You're talking a $6 trillion industry a day. Every day, about $6 trillion goes through the Forex market. All I need is a very small percent of that. And that's all you need too. Kirk Will, are you still there?
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
I'll turn it back over to you. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. Did Ms. Martini get to speak?
She did.
Yes, and I told them I had nothing to do with your internet issues. That was a bad representation right then.
I don't know what
Maybe
happened.
You must have turned on an extra device or something.
My internet went down, but thank God the laptop that I'm on has internet built into it. Because my internet just went off the house for some reason. The Facebook Live stopped streaming because my internet's off at the house, so we're not streaming on Facebook anymore.
No, we are.
Oh, we are? Because mine says
Donnie logged back in as host and did something and everything, nothing went down. We're still live.
Donnie, you the man, Donnie, you the man. Okay, we're going to get back to it, y'all, because I was sweating on that one. We're going to get back to it. We got about 10 minutes before we actually go into the business side. But like Bless was saying, y'all, we have to learn this skill. Well, first of all, as I said at first, I believe it's a crime if we have to send our children out to get a job, especially when we have the ability to create our own wealth. We can use this thing. Oh, wait a minute, I see somebody, she better not go nowhere either. Iris, you better not go nowhere. I see somebody, this young lady here, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all got to hear from her. Y'all got to get her testimony, because this young lady, she went to high school with my brother. She's a little bit older than I am, went to high school with my brother. She is a teacher. She's a tutor. She tutors children after school and stuff. And when I first came to her about this opportunity, I just said to myself, and I told her before, I said to myself, she's going to be one that's just going to fill a seat with me for about 30 days. She ain't going to last because she's not going to be able to pick this up. But I'm going to tell you, Iris, we look and say something's wrong if she don't catch 200 pips every day. If she ain't getting a couple of hundred pips every day, we saying something wrong. She probably slept through the day. And if y'all don't know what pips is, pips equal dollars. Okay? She's catching hundreds pips we look at her and say, look, we need you to start training us. What are you doing? Iris, tell the people about how you just came into this thing and and it just sounded like you were made for this.
Well, I came in October. I went down to Raleigh. We had a little meeting down there. Came back. I was already signed up. I signed up in October, but when I came on, I didn't know anything, just like everybody else. So what I did was I studied. So on the weekend, I had the house to myself. I came back in my media room, got on the couch, got my computer, and I studied. I studied. And everybody was, some people were telling me, you need to go ahead and do your demo. You need to do your demo. But I didn't think I knew enough. So finally, in January, I decided to go ahead and do my demo. And so what I did was I learned from Donnie and Kirk, and I followed all the rules. But what happened was when you start learning a demo, I use it as I want to know what I can't do, and I want to know how to lose, and I want to know how to win. That way I know what not to do to lose, and I could do mostly winnings. So what happened was I just kind of found my own way, and I analyzed the charts, used the indicators. The indicators told me what to do, and I just put in the trades. And so I just started trading. My favorite time to trade is between 6 and 8 in the morning. I always get at least, I know, 10 pips at that time in the morning. So, I mean, if I can do this, I know anybody can do this. I even plan on teaching my students how to trade, so they'll know how to trade. So when they get of age and they can trade, they can do the same thing. There's no need for our children not to know this. We need to tell them this. My parents couldn't tell me this because they didn't know anything about it. But now I know, so it's my duty to tell everybody else. And that's what you have to do. Most of my people came from Facebook, just advertising on Facebook. That's where most of my people came from. They'll inquire, they want to know. People don't know how to do this. This is something people want to learn how to do. So if you don't open up your mouth, you definitely won't get fed. So I'm gonna leave it as that.
Wow. Hey, look, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, that was awesome there. That was awesome. And she's right. I mean, I never would have thought that she would have been doing that so well, doing so well with this. But you know what? I look at it like this. This is what we want to do. She is a perfect testimony, y'all, of what we're looking to do. You come on board with our team, the Global FX Trade Club. You come on board with us. We are going to teach you from, we're not all, keep this, understand this. Nobody on this line is a certified master trader or anything like that. Nobody on this line has any credentials. All we do is we are all very knowledgeable about what we do. And we are all still students. So we do not sit here to profess that we know everything about trading. However, we do know is if you trade as a team and if you use a certain strategy, and just learn the strategy. I mean, I can teach a 5-year-old that give him 2 pieces of sticks and 2 pieces of sticks and have him line them up in a row and say it's 4. He don't have to know why. I can just teach him to do that, So we can teach anybody to trade. We don't have to be master traders and PhDs and certified accountants and all that stuff. We don't have to do that. We just have to be we are a group of passionate people who like what we're doing. We're learning what we're doing and we're passing the knowledge on. See, that's what's in this world, that's what's being held back. People don't like to pass knowledge about making money. We'll post up on Facebook, we'll get on World Star Hip Hop and all that, or World Hip Hop Star, or whatever that mess called, Instagram, Top Tick and stuff, and things and stuff. And we'll do all of that and we'll post fights and stuff like that, but we will refuse to help our brother, help our sister, help our fellow man with the skill to make money. And then I talk to people all the time, y'all, and this is what, kills me. Well, I got a good job. I make good money. I don't need that. And now, right now, everybody, it's an emergency when it becomes an emergency, right? It's an emergency when it becomes an emergency. Right now, it's an emergency. But guess what, y'all? All of us trading, we could care less. We don't know nothing about no coronavirus quarantine. We quarantine ourselves every day anyway, making money together.
Every day.
Corona.
Every day. You know, so it ain't no big
That's
deal
true.
to us. Ain't no big deal to me. I mean, I'm quarantined up here in my office right now, and I'm making money, right? But guess what, y'all? I've been with this company 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks. Then I want Donnie to come back and say how long he's been with. I've been with this company 3.5 weeks, y'all. And the company is paying me $2,000 every month, $500 every week. I can blow my account every week if I want to. I got 500 coming that next money to replenish it. Right? Donnie, how long you been with the company?
3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. Donnie close to getting 5,000 a month right now. He not far from 5. Matter of fact, by the end of this month, he should be at that next level. 5K a month, y'all. That's $1,250 every single week.
Oh, can I say something?
No, that's $1,250. I was just playing. Go ahead, Chris.
So, I want to put in something real quick. So I've been in multiple network marketing companies before, made pennies. Okay. We've all been in this new company together, and by the graciousness of my leaders, told me, hey, put your wife in the business. I'm like, why? Why do I put my wife in the business? She don't want nothing to do with it. They said, that don't matter. Put your wife in the business, build a business with your wife with you. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I did it. Now, what are we, 3 weeks into the business? I've already hit my first rank. I'm making 500, and my wife is one person away from making her 500. My wife ain't done nothing. My wife ain't done nothing. I did the work, right? But
you mean your wife getting paid for off of your efforts?
I guess that's crazy. But yeah,
she better be nice to you.
So I'm bringing home $1,000 a month in residual income just because I put my wife in the business.
Can I, I'm gonna add to that.
Go ahead.
Guys, right? I did the same thing. Matter of fact, I'm the one who told him, put your wife in the company, okay? And the reason being is because I understand how this network marketing thing works, okay? If you have a spouse and you are under the sound of my voice, put her or him in the business, okay? I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because as people are joining this organization, right, they have to go somewhere. Your wife will make money by default just by being in the right place at the right time. Stop playing. Right now, my wife is in the business, right? She's at $1,000 residual income. Everybody knows my wife. She just takes care of me and the family, and she does her own little thing. But she's always a part, just like Kirk Wheeler as well. We know better. So I encourage she's at $1,000 residual income. I'm just about to be at $2,000 residual income. You guys, we're talking Kirk Wheeler and Donnie been in the business 3 weeks. That means I've been in the business, what, 2.5? 2.5 weeks.
I'm playing.
Stop playing. I just created a $3,000 residual income in 2.5 weeks in a recession. Stop playing. Now, watch this. I went and bought 2 brand new cars.
In a recession.
Kirk, am I lying?
You're right.
Right? Stop playing. I have a vehicle that's gonna pay for my vehicles. I created another vehicle that's gonna pay for my vehicles.
All right, we got 1 minute. We actually got 1 minute left on this call, y'all. We're gonna keep it right on going. Hold on, Iris, 1 second. I got Sybil needs to say something really quick. We gotta kind of wrap this one up, y'all, because we want to stay on schedule. But look, we're ready to come right on back. We ain't going nowhere. Now we're gonna get into the business aspect of this stuff. Okay, Sybil, what you got?
All I want to say is my Cash App is $.
Mute her.
Right?
Mute her.
No, all jokes aside, I've been in this business like 3 weeks, and I'm making $500. And some people don't understand what residual income means. Like, you hear income. I didn't have to clock in. I didn't have to deal with a supervisor. I didn't have to deal with a whole lot of stuff that you deal with when you get up and go to work. Residual income is you go to bed with one amount in your account, and you wake up with it being more than what you went to bed with. And literally the money comes. Residual income is something that is so precious because you don't have to exchange hours of your life just to make that amount. So this is monumental, and people don't understand. You have time to be with your kids. Donnie, he's doing this full time, but he has office hours. Like we can't even call Donnie certain times of the day. No, I'm golfing. But that's life, and he's teaching that to all of us, and Kirk and Bless, and it's just a wonderful thing.
Okay, Iris, really quick, because I do need to bring Mr. Lee on at the end. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say, just listen to all these people about this residual income. I also am getting residual income. I get $500 a week. Husband is maybe 2 people, not a week, a month. My husband is maybe 2 people away from getting 500. That's $1,000. That's a lot of money. Y'all, come on. If you're not in this, you are losing money right now.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that, Iris. We got to get on schedule real quick. Mr. Leo, we just want to acknowledge you on this call. So this gentleman is one of our business leaders. He helps us with our business training, our plan and everything as far as what we need to do to take this thing to the next level. We have over 67 people on the line right now. Can you give us some words, sir? And let me, I forgot, I got to get some words. I guess I need to unmute you. That would help some probably, I think. Really quick. And then we're going to go right on into the business part of this, y'all. Really quick. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. How y'all doing? So here's
wonderful. Thank you, sir, for joining.
That everybody in this group has strengths. And what we've done is we've combined everybody's strengths to create a valuable team. I'm more of a businessman and create that kind of structure. Donnie's a great trader. Kirk's a great trader. Bless understands tax laws. There's just a large accumulation of people. Tish and Sybil are great trainers and teachers. There's no way anybody can get lost in this multitude of individuals that have multiple strengths. So because of that, we put everything together, we are going to succeed.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much for that, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody, that ends our part of talking about the trading part. We just want y'all to understand, if you're new on this call, you're new with us, please get back with the person that invited you to this, because every day that you wait, you're giving up 2 things. I want you to understand, write this down. You're giving up 2 things. Actually, you're giving up 3 things. The first thing you're giving up is your time to another job or something like that, when you could be working on getting your time back. That's the first thing you're giving up, is your time. The second thing you're giving up is you're giving up the opportunity to get what Sybil said, residual income. All right? You're giving up the opportunity to get residual income from building a business, which is what we're going to go with in this next hour. And we're going to be short, okay? We know y'all got things to do on this Saturday evening. But the third thing you're giving up is the ability to create a financial legacy, an empire. See, most people will spend 30 minutes to an hour to watch the show Empire and Power, but they won't spend 30 minutes of their day to build an empire. They will not. They would love to say, oh, I got to watch that show. I got to rush home to watch that show. No, I ain't cooking dinner tonight. I'm going to stop and get something. I got to watch Empire. But they won't take 30 minutes out of their day to build an empire for their children. See, we are chosen. We're told by God that we're to leave an inheritance to our children's children. Yet over 90% of America lives paycheck to paycheck, y'all. How can you leave an inheritance to your children living paycheck to paycheck? But we are, that's it. So we're going to go right on into the first part of the thing. Now, this part right here is going to be, I'm going to give you a little introduction to the business part. Then I'm going to bring to the stage Miss Sybil Pierce again and Mr. Bless Ellis. These 2 people own tax companies, all right? So they can attest to what I'm about to tell you. Now, I need everybody to make sure you got pen and paper right here, because I'm going to give you 4 key things that you really need to know. Thank you, Tish, for being how Martina said, thank you, Tish, for being teachable, coachable, trainable. You got your paper and pen. I need everybody to make sure you got paper and pen, because this part right here, no, Batman is not coming to the stage, all right? Batman, you're not coming to the stage, Batman. As y'all become part of our family, you'll get to learn all our people, and we have a good time, y'all. We have a good time. But we need everybody to write down 4 things. I need you to write down 4 things, because this is going to change your life, all right? Along with the trading, most people don't know that having a home-based business can really make you more money than your job. I'm gonna say that again. Having a home-based business can make you and save you more money than having a job. But most people don't understand that. And as I said, I got Bless Ellis and Sybil Kears. They're gonna attest to that. They're gonna teach. See, I'm throwing the layup. I'm driving down the court right now with the ball. All right. And I'm dribbling. I'm just coming down this road. I'm Scottie Pippen, and I'm coming. Well, I wish I was as tall, but I'm Scottie Pippen coming down the lane with the ball, driving. I'm gonna take the ball and I'm gonna throw it up in the air. Bless gonna come up. He gonna tap it one good time, and then Sybil gonna dunk it. That's how we do. We're a team. So we're gonna get started with the two cash. See, I want everybody to understand this. Write this down. There are 2 cash flows, goals that everybody should have. Write this down there, because all this stuff I'm telling you is going to really change your life. There are 2 cash flow goals, y'all. The first cash flow goal is to take care of your current lifestyle, right? That's what everybody gets up and goes to work for, to take care of their current lifestyle. You get up, you go to pay the bills. You got to get up and you got to pay the mortgage. You got to pay the car note, the insurances, the kids' school bills. So like, you got to pay all the bills just to survive. That's your first cash flow goal. What's the second cash flow goal, Kirk? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, y'all. The second cash flow goal is to plan for your future lifestyle. There's only 2 cash flow goals in life, to provide for your current and to take care of your future. But sadly to say, most people never get to phase 2. Phase 2 is that taking care of your future lifestyle, which means you want to retire. You want to be able to say, okay, this is your goal in life, right? Your goal in life, if you have a job, is to go to your boss one day and say, look, I got an eye problem, y'all. And your boss say, well, what's wrong with your eye? You say, I just can't see me coming back. I'm retiring. I just ain't coming back no more. I'm done, right? That's your second phase of retirement. But sadly, what do we see? We see people retiring. Welcome to Walmart. Or can I take your order, please? You want to catch up on that? Now, once again, y'all, I don't knock a job. A job will pay the bills. But listen, a home business will create a financial dynasty, something you can pass. You can't pass that job down. No matter how good you are at that job, you cannot pass that job down to your children. I don't care if you're the best school teacher in the world. When you pass away, before your funeral, they got to add in the paper. Okay, as simple as that. And look what we're going through right now. All right, so it shouldn't be obvious. Plan for your future life. Sadly, everybody can't get to that point because they're living paycheck to paycheck. You can't plan for your future living paycheck to paycheck. All right, so most people get stuck in phase 1, and it's not really your fault that you get stuck. I need y'all to be writing this stuff down. I'm telling you now, because you're gonna go back and hear it. It's not really your fault that you can't get to phase 2. The problem is the system is designed for you to fail. How many agree with? How many agree with me? Put a 1 in the chat box if you understand that the system is designed for you to fail. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Don't take my word for it. As I said, I got Bless Ellis and Sybil Kears right here gonna back everything of this up. The system is designed for you to fail. Why do I know that? Because you got 4 things that is crushing you. 4 things. The first thing is inflation, y'all. Now, understand this. We're in a recession. Everybody's getting excited about this stimulus check coming out, right? They make it sound good. This stimulus check. What is that doing? That's adding to the deficit. How did they clear a deficit? Inflation gonna go up, right? How did they clear it? Well, you think it's free money. It's not. Your taxes are going to go up. Understand that. But first is inflation, y'all. Everybody know what inflation is. I'm gonna teach you what inflation is if you don't really know. I hope y'all are writing this stuff down, because we're leading all this in to tell you why you need to partner with us. See, you have to have something that can outrun inflation. You got to have some type of vehicle that can outpace inflation. Wealthy people have vehicles that can outpace. Mr. Leo, multi-millionaire. I hope you don't mind that I put his personal business out there, but he's a multi-millionaire, y'all, because he has a vehicle that can outpace inflation. And if you're working a job and that's all you have, you cannot outpace. Just understand you're going to work until you die. You will never outpace inflation, because I'm sure Mr. Leo can attest to this. The first step to becoming rich, to becoming financially rich, is to stop losing money. You cannot lose money and become wealthy. It's impossible. Inflation, we call that the silent killer, y'all. Silent. Why do we say that? Because you can't see it, you can't taste it, you can't smell it, you can't hear it coming, but we know it's there. I'm gonna tell you how I know it's there. Think back 15, 20 years ago. You go to the corner store, you get a bag of Doritos. Bless Ellis use this all the time. This is where I got this from. You go to the corner store and you get a bag of Doritos. How much was it? About 25 cents. Well, fast forward to today. That same bag of Doritos is what, about $1. Same bag, probably got less in it. That same little juicy juice was 25 cents. But now it's $1. See, it plays. But you get excited because in the past 10 years, you got a 20% pay raise, but inflation went up half in those years. You just lost money and didn't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
You lost money and you said, I got a $20 an hour, about $10 an hour raise over the 10 years. You took a pay cut and don't even know it. That's how the system goes against you, but you don't even see it. You're excited about a pay raise, but you didn't see inflation taking your wallet. All right. The second thing that goes against you is high taxes. Now they really gonna talk to you about the tax thing because that's their specialty. High taxes, y'all. Right? High taxes. Now here's what we say. Look at your paycheck. Look at your gross. You look at your gross, right? Then you look at your net. Now don't your net look gross?
Stop playing.
Stop playing, y'all. You look at that net and you just want to cry because the government done took X, Y, and Z out of your paycheck. So now you got a third of your paycheck going to inflation. You got a third of your paycheck going to debt. Well, going to high taxes. What could be next? Debt. Because what do? Inflation took a third and high taxes took a third. Now we're trying to start floating credit. We going to the bank using our credit cards and stuff like that, right? And we say, well, I can put it on credit right now, not knowing that credit comes with what? Interest. So now you got to take a third of your paycheck and go pay off all this debt. Right? And we call that one the curse because we pass it down to our children. We literally teach our children how to go in debt. How do we do that? Well, first, when they go to college, first thing they do is got to get a loan from their favorite aunt, Sally Mae. They're in debt. All right. See, debt. I'm explaining to y'all about how this debt thing works. My grandmother, bless her soul, she had this. Oh, I'm sure everybody on this call got that grandparent or that great grandparent. They had that one room in the house that you were never allowed to go into because that furniture had that plastic on it. Right? You couldn't go into that room. If you sat on that furniture, they probably beat you to death. I know my grandmother was about 5'3", 5'4", weighed about 80 pounds, but she would beat you with the nearest thing she could find. A brick, stick, iron cord. She didn't matter. She was half blind, so whatever she picked up, you needed to run. But you couldn't go in that room because see, grandma paid $450 for that furniture. But by the time she paid it off, it was over $2,000. See, that was that debt. Everybody has that debt. And see, now if you think it can't get any worse, so you got a third going to inflation, a third going to high taxes, a third going to debt. Well, I don't know, I'm not the brightest bulb in the room, but I do know 3/3 is almost a full.
It is.
But can you believe that the government finds a way to let you go overboard with it? That debt will let you go overboard. So here's the next thing, that what else could be taking a little bit of money? Now remember, this is all before you get any money to spend, right? What else could be hitting you in the head? What else could be hitting you in the head? Well, look, this is probably one of the biggest things out there because we participated in it every single month. I hope y'all writing these 4 things down. We got inflation, high taxes, debt. The 4th thing, y'all, is big business. Now, what do I mean by big business? Okay, this month is what? What is this month? This is April. What do we have in April? What holiday do we have in April? We got Easter.
Easter.
So we all got to now because of the pandemic, things are kind of off chain right now. But in a regular year, we got Easter. Got to go buy those Easter outfits. Ladies got to go get the Easter dresses. Guys, we got to go get the Easter eggs for our children. So we got to do Easter. Well, May we got what? Mother's Day. June we got Father's Day. And going back to school. I mean, after school stuff, we got to do activities and stuff like that. July, we got Independence Day, 4th of July. August, we got back to school. Got to start buying back to school stuff. September, Labor Day. We got the cookouts and stuff. October, Halloween. We got to go get the costume. Y'all get where I'm going. Every single month, there's a holiday, and every single month. Do y'all know when y'all ever seen that store at Party City for Halloween? They make all of their money that 1 week, during that 2-week span that can support all their bills for the year. That's crazy. They make enough money in the 2 to 3 week span before Halloween to make enough money that they can support their bills for the year. See, that's big business, y'all. November, Thanksgiving, we know it's a sellout, it's a wrap there. And then Christmas, and then New Year's Eve, you know, look, people, we got Black Friday, right? Then we got what? Cyber Saturday. Then they got, you know, Cyber Monday, I mean, and then Tuesday to be like Electronic Tuesday. They got something every single month to take money out your pocket. So my question, y'all, and I'm wrapping up right now. I'm going to bring, first I'm going to bring Sybil to the stage, and Bless is going to wrap it up. What I want to say, after all those four, and I hope y'all wrote those 4 things down that everybody's participating in every single month, all right? We got, what do we say? We got inflation, high taxes, debt, and big business. Those are killing you. So you need something to outpace inflation. So my question to y'all is, if we got those 4 things, what's the question? I'm glad you asked that. The question is, when do you actually get paid? And what I mean by that, I don't mean physically. You got a paycheck, but all that stuff went to it. When do you actually have enough money left to make it to phase 2? Y'all remember what phase 2 was? Phase 2 was actually invest in your future, to be able to say, I have a nest egg. I can retire and not have to worry about going back. Remember what I said? Most people do not have a retirement plan. They have a retirement plan, but they don't have a retirement plan. Meaning their retirement plan on paper looks good, but they don't have a plan B that can actually carry them through, because they're living paycheck to paycheck. You think your 401k is gonna, I'm gonna ask Sybil and Bless explain y'all about them 401k. A 401k, you need to have almost, if you're making $65,000, $70,000 a year, you need to have over $1 million in your 401k that would be able to take you through retirement. How many on this call right now have over $1 million in your 401k? If you don't have $1 million in your 401k in this time, you cannot retire. And last thing I'll say is, if you're ready for retirement, if you think you're getting close to retiring from your job, always ask yourself this question. And I pose it to everybody all the time. There is a test that you can take to see if you're ready for retirement. That test is to say, go to your boss right now, or whenever you go back to work, say, listen, I'm thinking about retiring in a year or 2 or 5 years. So I want to see if I'm ready. How do you know if you're ready? Well, you tell your boss, okay, here's what I need you to do, boss. I need you to go to payroll and tell them I only want 60% of my paycheck from now to the next 6 months. I only want 60%. Why is that? Because that's what retirement is, 60% of your pay. Now, think about it right now. Can you afford to live the rest of your life on 60% of your pay? If your boss was to say right now, okay, we're only going to give you 60% of your paycheck, can you afford to retire and live the same lifestyle? I'm saying now, you're not cutting back on anything. You're going to continue to do what you do, buy what you want to buy, go on vacations or whatever. You're going to continue. Can you afford to retire on 60% of your paycheck right now? Think about that. If you cannot afford to retire, you need a home business. And Sybil Kears and Bless Ellis are going to explain to you why you need a home business. The IRS tells you on their website you need a home business if you have a job. So with that being said, Sybil, my tax strategist, can you come and explain to them how this stuff works? And Bless is going to come and he's going to piggyback off everything you say. It's now 8:20. We want to be done, 8:45, 9 or something like that. So just go ahead and explain to them about how this stuff works.
Awesome. I will just go over a couple of things because Bless is a wealth of knowledge, and to avoid being redundant. Some things I just want to bring up. First of all, let me make sure. Can y'all hear me clearly?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. Yes. All right. So today, I was at work. I am an employee, but I'm also a business. I own several businesses. So I don't not being an employee. So I want to talk to people because most people who start in a business that's never been is going to be an employee, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because you can take what you are making now to invest into your future because your job ain't going to do that for you. Let me make that clear. Your job is paying you to build someone else's dream, okay? So that you can sacrifice your own. So take this opportunity as an employee to invest in yourself. So as I'm at work, I'm looking, I don't know how many of you on this line know this, but the W-4 has changed. What's the W-4? That's what you use to tell your job, personnel, human resources, how much money to withhold from your check to pay to the IRS, right? Back in the days before 2018, before Trump changed the tax laws, we would put an exemption number, right? You want more taxes taken out, you put 0. You want less taxes taken out, you put 10. Well, that's changed, right? So we must educate ourselves. And so I went up there, this is what, March? I went up there, and because this change took place and I was kind of lax on it, I realized, man, I paid over $1,000 in taxes last month, right? So that kind of upset me, you know, and I look on social media when we come around tax time, that there's only a certain demographic of people that's happy about a tax return. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get to be hood rich for like 5 minutes. But what I'm trying to tell you is that's not nothing to be happy about, because what it tells you is you pay the IRS too much money all year. So what you did was you took food off your table to give to the IRS. Okay, you took money out your pocket to give to the IRS. So that's not something for me to celebrate. So when I saw that I was giving them too much than I intended, I was upset. I felt like somebody stole from me. So I had to fix that. I had to adjust that, and I had to be knowledgeable of what I'm doing. And so knowing how much you have to have withdrawn from being just an employee to being a business owner is a very different thing, right? So when I did my taxes, I did it with just my employment information for 2019. When I got to the end, I was in debt to the IRS in the state that I live in, over $2,000. And so I just wanted to look at that to see where I was based off how much taxes I paid throughout the year. All right, so then I go back in and I put my deductions that I am going to go over in a few moments. I put my deductions in, I put my businesses in, you know, I'm doing it up. At the end, now they owe me $2,500, right? So that's what I want you to capture just from this little segment. There are certain things that we as employees, as people, we use every single day, okay? You don't know how much money you're throwing away just from using your phone, using the Wi-Fi in your house, paying the interest on your car notes, okay? Paying your mortgage, paying these things. You are keeping a certain lifestyle, but you are throwing money away without a home-based business. Why do I say that? Because well, let me say this right. The president says, and he knows about how the tax laws work and how they benefit the business owner. And so I've learned that my cell phone can allow me to bring more money into my home because it's a deduction. That the bill that I pay month after month is actually a deduction. It's a write-off. The miles that I drive, I have a brand new car. I'm putting miles on it like crazy. Other than having a gas bill, it's really not getting me nothing but from point A to point B. But as a business owner, it's giving me a return on my investment. Because see, when we give our money to the IRS, when we give them too much money, they take it and invest it, right? They're taking our money to invest it. And then they throwing us back a few coins and we celebrating that. I'm not going to celebrate that I gave you too much of my money that I could have kept, I could have invested, I could have traded with, and I could have got them thousands and hundreds of $1,000s instead of this couple. Okay, so these are things that we use every single day. I'm able to write off my car interest, right? Who wants to pay interest on things? Nobody. So I let the IRS pay me back. You know, I don't feel so bad. I get to use the things that I have to pay and use on a day-to-day basis, and I get it to be a write-off. I have a home office. Oh, the IRS pays me to be in my office. Thank you, IRS. There are certain things that people are not knowledgeable about. And it's not a thing of pointing fingers or placing blame, because most of us, honestly and truly, have not been financially educated. We don't understand how the dollar works. And once you become knowledgeable, it will upset you that you put money in a certain commodity or a certain place, and they made millions off of your money and threw you $20 or $100. That's offensive to me. That makes me feel like you think I'm ignorant. And once I became financially educated, I no longer chase someone who's using me and not paying me my worth. So I'm able to take these things when I purchase my laptops, when I purchase a new phone. iPhone's what now? $1,000, $800? I don't know. I'm a go Android, but whatever. Your smartphone, maybe close to $1,000. That's an asset. I get to write that off. I know how to properly use the things that I would ordinarily use for my business. And I'm able to capitalize off of that to benefit me. And at the same time, I'm learning how to get financially educated. So this is not something that I take lightly, because I'm all about educating somebody else, because if I can help someone along the way, I've done my job. The last thing I want to bring up is, don't know how many of you got kids on the line. You may or may not know this, but you can actually hire your children in your business and pay them up to $12,000 a year. Okay? Now, understand, you can't have made $200 in your business and told the IRS you paid them 12. That's not going to fly. But if you are seeking to be profitable and lucrative in your business venture, your children can already establish their own business credit. They can already be in position, so when they get to a certain age, because you set them up properly, guess what? Now they're able to benefit, and now they will also know how not to be cheated by Uncle Sam, so to speak. Okay, so your cell phone that we're on right now, your Zoom, your Wi-Fi, bought a new laptop, got a new car, oh, bought some supplies for the house, took care of some things that you needed, your electricity bill, all of these things the IRS is telling you is legally eligible to be a tax deduction when you are in business and pursuing a profit. You're showing them this is not a hobby. This is something I'm really doing. This is my business. They understand that more than likely, especially in the first 3 years, you're probably going to take a loss. Most businesses do. It's not that it's something they're putting a stigmatism on you about, but it's just facts. You're starting something new. So they give us these business deductions so that we can kind of make our own ends meet, playing their own game. So before I close, I just want to say this. There's nothing wrong with working for someone, but there's also nothing wrong with working for yourself. Because the more we sit here and get paid from minimum wage to top dollar, we're just getting paid to put our dreams on hold to build someone else's. No amount of money in the world is worth my dreams for my family. No amount of money in the world is worth that compromise. And because you have good people on this team, and I'm even though I've been in tax business for a minute and have other business ventures, I'm still waiting. Trust me, I got my notebook and pen, because when Bless talks and Kirk talks and Donnie talks, I'm quiet because I'm listening and I'm taking notes, because we're always going to be in a position to learn. So understand that these are some things that we have been put in position to use to our benefit that no IRS person is going to come and tell you to do. Not H&R Block, not Jackson Hewitt. None of them is going to come and tell you, hey, did you know that you could write off those miles? Hey, did you know that vacation you took could be considered a business trip? Kirk says it all the time. Rich people don't take vacation. It ain't because they're living the luxurious life. They know the art of using that opportunity to capitalize off of it, because it's a business trip. Took your family out to eat? Oh, you hired your kids, you having a business meal. You can write that off, people, so that the IRS will understand that you are actual business and you are able to bring more money into your home. Once I knew how to properly fill out my W-4, I increased how much was coming in my home, pay check to check. So you can give yourself your own raise, literally. And I didn't have to kiss no tail. I didn't have to get promoted. I didn't have to deal with nothing I wasn't supposed to. All I became was knowledgeable, applied it, made it work. The blueprint is already there. All we have to do is be coachable, teachable, Martina, right? All we have to do is apply, because we get so many people that want to know information, then do absolutely nothing with it. That's frustrating. So everything you're hearing tonight, I worked a 12-hour day. I could be anywhere else. I'm out to make some food, but I'm here trying to pour into you because somebody poured into me. And so I went from being that girl who was happy about $2,000 at tax time to being that girl who's bringing home that extra $2,000 all year long and still having them owe me on it. That's the power that we're giving you today. Real talk, real business with a real family. Bless, I throw it over to you.
Thank you, Silver. Thank you. Hold, before you come to the stage, Bless, I want to say one thing. I want to say one thing. That first of all, that was awesome testimony, Silver. That was some good knowledge. I hope everybody was writing that stuff down, because you successfully these clues. She knows about the tax business, and I hope you got more paper, because Bless is going to give you some more. But I want to ask. I see a young lady on the floor, Miss Stephanie. I see you sitting there. Yes, I'm talking to you, Stephanie. Yes, you're looking up on all crazy. I want to ask you a question, because I want to piggyback off what Miss Martina, what Miss Sybil was just saying. All right. So if I was to come to you, Stephanie, if I was to come to you and I say, listen, Stephanie, I need you to loan me $500. So write me a check for $500. But I'm gonna give you my stipulations. All right. Huh? I see Stephanie getting to the screen right there. Right? Okay. All right. Yes, you, Stephanie. Yes, you. You can hear me? Yes, ma'am. I can hear you, because I unmuted you. I unmuted you. I wanted to ask you a question. Where'd you go? All right. Mute your. I need to ask you a question. Hold on. Let me unmute you. I want to ask you a question. I'm gonna use you as an example. Okay. So if I come to you, Stephanie, and say, listen, I need you to loan me $500. And this is y'all. I want y'all to understand this question I'm going to say to her. Okay. Listen to it. This is right off of what Sybil was talking about. Stephanie, I need you to loan me $500. Okay. But I'm gonna give you my stipulations. I may or I may not pay it back to you. That's first. I may or I may not give it back to you. It's at my discretion, okay? Second, if I do pay it back to you, I ain't gonna give you no interest. I'm only gonna give you $500 back. Third, here's my last one. If I do decide to give it back to you, it's gonna take me a year to 16 months to give it back to you. Now, are you gonna loan me that money? We all know. Everybody knows.
No.
All right, we all know. Mr. Leo over there laughing at you. As a businessman, he already know he ain't doing that deal.
No, I'm not.
He already know for a fact. I lost him with asking him for the 500. It was a done deal. But look, y'all, listen, y'all think that's a crazy question, right? Everybody probably sitting here saying, no, I ain't gonna loan you no $500, and you may or may not pay it back to me. And if you do, it's gonna take you a year to 16 months with no interest. What person in their right mind would take that deal, would do that? But listen, y'all, what I'm trying to get at on a serious note, that's exactly what each and every one of you are doing with the IRS. That's what you're doing every month with the IRS if you don't use your deductions, if you don't have a business, okay? You are literally giving them, like Sybil said, all of your money in taxes, and you are getting excited. I'm gonna get $5,000 at the end of the year. Why are you getting excited? It's your money. You're getting excited about giving them your money, and they giving it right back to you, what you gave them, not knowing they took all your money and they made millions on it.
Say that.
That's crazy. So we get excited about that, but y'all won't loan me the 500, but you're gonna give it to Uncle Sam. That's crazy.
That's basically what they be doing, huh?
That's just disrespectful. Uncle Sam, that's just disrespectful, right? So now, with that being said, y'all, I'm going to see. Here's the thing. Here's a good analogy for you. Well, I'm gonna let Bless tell you this analogy because I like the way he said it, but I love the way Bless bring it. Bless, how they gonna beat you in chess?
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. I want to ask everybody. I do this all the time to give people perspective, right, and understanding. So watch this. How many of you guys, and I want y'all all to participate in this, right? So I can see. How many of you guys know how to play chess? Put a number 1 in the comment section. Put a number 1 in the comment section if you know how to play chess. Okay, so there's a lot of people, a lot of chess players in the building. All right, cool. So now how many of you guys on this line don't know how to play chess? Put a number 2 in the comment section. Okay, so there's about an equal amount of people, I would say, that don't know how to play chess. Well, actually, please, man, nobody know how to play chess, huh? All right. All right, so here's the deal, guys. I want you to visualize this. If you know how to play chess, I want you to visualize the person that you know in your life that doesn't know how to play chess. I want you to put a chessboard in front of you guys. What are the chances of that person that doesn't know how to play chess? What is the chances of them ever beating you? Go ahead, put the answer in the comment section, guys. What is the chances that they will ever beat you? Some people saying slim to none. Some people saying 0, nil. I'm gonna give you the answer, guys. The answer is they will never beat you. They will never beat you. And you're probably wondering, hold on, wait, if they could watch or whatever. No, the reality is if they do not know the rules, they can never beat you. It is that simple, right? So what Sybil was talking about, guys, is knowing the rules to the game. Most of us are playing a game. We were born into a game, all right, that we don't know the rules to. And mind you, it doesn't matter how much money you are making right now. If you make 100,000, 200,000, 50,000, whatever it is that you make, if you don't know the rules to the game, you're just a pawn, all right, for you chess players. You're just a pawn stuck up against another pawn in the corner. Where are you actually going? To all my chess players, where are you going?
Nowhere.
You're going nowhere. You're just gonna sit there and go. And you'll sit there wondering why the queen can fly all over the board. The rook moving all over the places, and you're sitting there wondering, like, I make enough money, I have enough money, I grind hard, I work hard, I do all of these things, but the reality is you're just a high-paid pawn in the game. All right? So guess, guys, there are rules. There are rules to the game. What Sybil was talking about is the actual rules of the game. All right? That's what we're here to show you. That's what we want to teach you. That's why it's important to own a home-based business. And what better business to be a part of? Now, I've been a part of a lot of things. I've been a part of credit repair, financial education, because I love finance and money, right? But what better situation to be in than actually being a part of a business that's all you focus on is making money? Watch this. A lot of you guys probably don't know, but when your money is generating money for you, you pay less in taxes. When your money is generating money for you, you pay less in taxes. Let me give you an example. You get paid on your job. You're getting taxed anywhere between 21%, excuse me, 18 to 28%. And it changes. Every year it fluctuates if they change the laws or whatever, right? But anywhere between 18 and 21%. Or if you make 150,000 or more, you're somewhere around 28, 29, 30. You can go up to 40% if you're over $500,000, right? So, but here's the thing, guys. If you make money using your money, you're being taxed somewhere around 15%. Did y'all peep what I just said? If your money is generating money for you, you get taxed less. So where do you want to be? Do you want to be a W-2 employee all your life getting taxed 21 to 30 something or 40%, whatever tax bracket you're in? Or do you want to be at the 15% tax bracket? Somebody put a number 2 in the comment section if you would prefer to be at the 15% tax bracket. Well, guess what, guys? When you own a home, when you own a business, you put yourself in that position. Everything is about positioning. Okay, so when you're B, you want to transition yourself. You want to go from the W-2 employee to a business owner, to owning a business. What better way than a home-based business? I don't think y'all really understand the power, right? The power of a home-based business, as Walmart, as Burger King. These are huge corporations. Y'all agree, right? Just imagine being able to write off the same things that they do. Stop playing. That's a winning situation, guys. All right? This is the game that you are in, whether you like it or not. This is the game that you're playing. Learn the rules. You got a team of individuals. Just as Leo mentioned, right? There are a variety of different professionals on this call this evening. They are all a part of this organization that we are all on this call about tonight. Okay? And one thing we are in this group is we are family. We do everything as a family. So if anybody needs Bless Ellis's help, I'm available to you. Kirk Wheeler's available. Martina's available. By the way, Martina does branding and advertising, a professional. This is what she does, right? You can always holler at Martina. You get what I'm saying? But we're all in a self-contained unit, guys. That's what makes this so incredible. Look, we're trading together. We're all making money together. A young man once told this to me. His name is Jermaine Taylor. He's a trader. He's only like 23. He was 23 when I met him. He's 25, right? He said this, and I thought it was profound, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. He said, one fist, many knuckles. One fist, many knuckles. We all represent knuckles on a fist. Would you rather get punched in the face with a guy with 5 knuckles or with 500 knuckles? The winning will be the guy with the 500 knuckles. You agree? One fist, many knuckles, guys. That's what we represent here in this organization. So if you are new, okay, if you are new to this group, and if you are new and you don't know really what's going on, definitely get back with the person that invited you to this group. Get back with them ASAP, okay? Because this is where you need to be. This is where wealth is going to be grown, and we're all here to help each other grow. Stop playing, right? We're all here to help each other grow, all right? Because make no mistake, if somebody on this line that has an investment opportunity, and that's another thing, guys, you are on a call with a whole bunch of investors. Whether you believe it or not, you are on a call with a whole bunch of investors, and you are an investor yourself. You know how it is for me to call one of my homeboys? Well, now it's a little bit less difficult for me, but back when I was trying to get things off the ground, you think I could call my homeboy Joe across the street and say, listen, man, can you put up $500? I'll put up $500. That person puts up $500. We put it together and let's go do this. You know how difficult that is to find in 2020? Very difficult. You guys have a built-in network right now where there are a whole bunch of people. All of us, we all invest all the time. That's all we do. I can call Kirk Wheeler and say, Kirk Wheeler, I need you to put up 1,000, 5,000. I'm gonna put up 5. Leo, put up 5. Blah blah blah. Here's what we're gonna do. And if I can break down everything to where it's a profitable situation, guess what? They're most likely to be like, sounds like a plan to me. So not only are you going to be learning how to make money, not only are you going to own a business so you can write off all of the losses. Let me explain something to y'all too when it comes to losses, sorry. You can almost write off anything if it's written off the right way. Stop playing. You can almost write off anything if it's done the right way. Knowing the right way is what hurts people and what stops people. I promise you, there's over 475 different deductions by being a business owner versus about 5 or 6 for a regular W-2 employee. It only makes sense, guys. It only makes sense. That's a part of the game, you guys. You learn these part of the game, now you have the opportunity. Once you learn how to play the game, it puts you in a position where you can win. Stop playing. Where you can actually win. There ain't a game that I ever played that I knew there's never been a game that I ever played that I knew that I couldn't possibly win at some point in time, because I learned the rules how to play, and I knew eventually I was going to win. Right? That's the same thing, you guys, for everybody on this line. You will win. This is not a you might win or it's a possibility. No, you will win if you start a home-based business, if you partner up with us. You will win, because there's so many different ways of winning. Okay? So I don't know how long listen, guys, I could go on and on and on. Kirk, I'm gonna turn it back over to you. But if you guys, anybody needs me or anything for any questions or anything, you got myself, you got Sybil. We're two tax professionals. And there's so many other individuals on this line that have, okay? All right? So I'll turn it back over to you, Kirk. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ellis. Thank you, Mr. Ellis. Really quick, we're gonna go ahead. It's 8:46. I told y'all we're gonna be out here by 8:45, 9 o'clock. So it is that time. One quick, I want to bring Martina back on really quick so she can give you her website for any branding type of stuff, that we might need. Just get her information. Martina, give out your website really quick. Facebook, whatever, YouTube, Instagram, smoke signals. I don't know, however you want to do, however you just get it out right quick, because she is our branding expert, like Bless said.
Thank you for the opportunity to bring that to everyone's attention. The main thing that I want to share with everyone is you are in a new field, and you probably, like you've heard even Chris say, you've heard Bless say, you have heard other people say they've done other things before. So an individual is looking at you to see the professionalism in you. One of the ways that you can deliver that is to ensure that you are branded and that you are consistent. So if you want to have a look at my information and what I offer, you can definitely Google my name, Martina Britt Yelverton. Yelverton, just like it sounds, or you can also Google Brand Master. Somewhere in there you'll locate me. Where you can find me online is martinabrityelverton.com. If you want to write down a link to get free 30 days of branding, you can jot down Brand Master Blueprints. If you go to bit.ly/Brand Master Blueprints, that will allow you to get free branding information from me for 30 days. After that, it's $19 a month, just to put it out there. And hit me up in Messenger, tell me your needs. Because we're a family, I'm more than willing to help any and everybody within reason, give you any and everything that you need. Not a problem at all.
Thank you, Ms. Martina. Thank you for that. With that, listen again, once again, y'all, we are a family here with the Global FX Trade Club. And the last thing I want to say, before I'm going to bring back our last person, he's going to close the call out for us, our leader. Going to bring back Mr. Donnie Somerville to put the last words in right quick. I guess he's already unmuted. But the last thing I want to say, y'all, is, as I said, we are a family here. We trade together, we pray together, we win together, we lose together. We don't win every trade, we lose together, but we do it as a family. So we want you to get back with the person that invited you to this call. Tell them right now, if you're new, if you're thinking about it, tell them you want to start. You want to get with this because you can see a winning situation here. You got so many people in the background that are rooting for you to win, rooting for you to win. And think about this. If you don't take advantage of the tax strategies of having a home-based business, I always tell people like this. The IRS says on their website, if you work a job and you don't have a business, you are throwing $25 to $30 a day out the window. So if you don't start a business with us and start winning, look to your children. Just when you get off of this Zoom, go to your children, go to your grandchildren and tell them, listen, I know I'm giving the IRS all of my money. I don't want to leave anything to you. Just be honest with them. Just be honest, because that's what you're doing. You're leaving this money on the table, and when you leave this earth, you have given all that money to Uncle Sam. Okay, and I'll prove that to you really in this last statement. My father worked 30-some years in the court system as judge in North Carolina. He started as a judge. Okay, 30-some years he was claiming single zero, had a wife and 2 kids, single zero. He gave away over $600 of his paycheck every single month for 30 years to the government. We calculated that up. That's over $2 million that he gave away. Had he had that money every single month, was able to start a small business from home and had a deduction, had a write-off, just because he didn't have his W-4 correct. Had he had that money invested in something, in anything making 5 to 10%, we'd have been, y'all, first of all, y'all wouldn't see me sitting right here with you today. But you can believe that. Because his $2 million that he gave away would have been around 6 or 7 million that I would have inherited. And he's still alive, so I would have had to do something to knock him off. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But 6 or 7 million, so sound good to me. With that being said, y'all, I want to thank everybody for jumping on Mr. Donnie Somerville. This is the leader of our team. This is the gentleman who brought this to me, who put all this together for us. We're going to let him take us out. Donnie, the floor is yours. Go ahead and end the call with us.
Thank you. First, let me say this, guys. Bitcoin, look at Bitcoin. It is now almost going our way on the 1 hour chart.
Thank you, sir, because I'm in it.
All right.
Nobody does nothing.
Speaking Japanese to me, but all right. Y'all.
Just clap. Everybody clap for Bitcoin. Clap for Bitcoin. Bitcoin gonna pay the mortgage.
yeah, it is. Yeah, you just wait. It's definitely approaching our entry point. Hey guys, first let me do this. I think we definitely need to give it up to Kirk, Bless, and Sybil. Everybody give a round of applause for them. You guys did a bang up job. And you know, I'm so proud of this team. I mean, 30 days ago, myself, Kirk, my partner, James Vassar, we started this and look at what has happened within a short 30 days, right? I've gotten a chance to meet some awesome people. Bless, Sybil. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to, but guys, I apologize. I don't want to, I could just start naming everybody, just going right down the list. I've met some terrific people, and just, here's what I want to say. Keep doing what you're doing. The most important thing that we do is that we're helping people, that we're helping families, right? Especially in a time right now, that we're helping families bring in money. And how? Right from the comfort of our own homes. A lot of times we're in our PJs, right? Right from home, we're helping people make money. And that's an awesome thing. And so I just want to say, guys, keep it up. I'm so proud of every one of you. And again, we'll look to do something like this again, possibly next Saturday. I think this is a success. Again, hats off to you, Kirk. Thank you so much for putting this together. Thank you. Thank you.
We like to do things different. We don't like to do corporate stuff. We like to talk to the people.
Absolutely. With that in mind, guys, I want to thank you for coming to our Zoom. This call has officially ended. Thank you so much.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Get back with the person that invited you. Get with the person and get started with us. Get started with us. Let's make some money together. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm going to unmute everybody. Riley, quick, you can say good night. I'm going to unmute everybody. Unmute all. Everybody say good night.
Good night.
Good night. Take the pictures.
Pictures. What type of pictures?
I'm going to keep it going to everybody's house. Good night, everyone.
Everybody.
Ride with me. Hey.
Like that one.
The funk is Jermaine.
I'm going to Disney World.
Who the fuck
Disney World
is
Bitcoin buy or sell?
Jermaine's grandmother? Miss Iron. Who's Jermaine's mom, honey?
Bitcoin sell, Donnie?
Let me look. It's gonna be a buy.
It's gonna be a buy. I got it enter at 6953.58. I got an entry at 6953.58.
Thank you.
I'm into the Zoom. I'm ready to cut it off, y'all.
you.